Right, here's the 6 most important testosterone boosting habits. And I'm not going to waste your time anymore. Let's get into the first one, which is sleep. The importance of sleep and testosterone, your health overall, is big. It's important. If you're not sleeping enough, which is, by the way, it's not just the time where your body produces testosterone, it's also the time when your body's recovering mentally and physically, when your body's releasing hormones to help your body repair itself, recover. Like, sleep is important. Sleep is like really important. Like, you don't realize how important sleep is. Like, don't overlook this. Sleep is absolutely important for your overall health. If you're not sleeping enough, if you're not going to sleep at the right time, if you're not doing all these things and sleeping consistently, what the hell you're doing? So, to improve your sleep, bro, you got to do a couple like simple things. Number one, get tired at the end of the day. Like, by the end of the day, you have to do a lot of stuff, right? You have to do work, lift weights, socialize, do all these things that at the end of the day, you earned your sleep. You have to earn your sleep. That's number one. That's how you improve your sleep. You earn your sleep. Number two, no phones, no computers, no blue light, especially. Just no blue light before going to sleep. No social media, none of that. Why? Because your brain is going to be active. No playing video games, no watching TV shows, no watching movies. Don't do any of that. Unless you're going to a social event. Like, don't do any of that. Don't do any of that. Okay? Number three, tape your mouth shut before going to sleep. This is going to improve your jawline, your sleep quality. Because humans, mammals, I'm pretty sure, we're supposed to breathe through our nose. Us humans, like, breathing through our mouth is such a bad thing. It's so bad. It's literally like it can cause your bones to literally be weaker from you breathing through your mouth. So breathe through your nose instead. That's why I'm telling you to tape your mouth shut. It sounds crazy, but start doing it. You want to have a better jawline as well? Start doing it. Okay, that's 3 things. Go to sleep at the same time every single day. Wake up at the same time every single day. Get sunlight in the morning. Get sunlight in sunset. Boom. Your sleep schedule is going to be good. Get sunlight throughout the day as well to reset your circadian rhythm and all that stuff. That's how you improve your sleep. Okay? Now, before I continue to the rest of the video, my name is Ricky Rantes, and I'm here to help you maximize your testosterone, become a strong, confident young man who loves his life. Okay? I used to be a skinny, bum, loser, gooner, hated his life, was depressed, and now I'm this strong, young, masculine, ambitious man who's working hard. I'm here to help you through my business, through YouTube. That's who I am, bro. If you want more videos like this that are actually going to help you become that type of man. By the way, I'm popular as fuck in my school. I have a good physique. I have a girlfriend. I'm social as fuck. I used to be the opposite of that, bro. But because I've gone through self-improvement, maximizing my testosterone, I've been able to achieve a better life. If you want that for yourself, click that subscribe button. Now let's get into the next thing, which is eating a high cholesterol diet is absolutely necessary to have high levels of testosterone. Absolutely necessary. What I mean by a high cholesterol diet, you're eating a bunch of eggs, you're eating a bunch of red meat. Now, this also means a high protein diet. You should be eating this. Now, you should be also eating carbs. By the way, I'm not a carnivore diet. Like, I don't believe in the carnivore diet because you absolutely need carbs as a macronutrient. You need carbs, fats, and proteins. But the sources of where you get these things is absolutely important. So, for a high cholesterol diet, eat a bunch of eggs. I eat 4 to 10 eggs. That's the range that I'm in. You should be eating 4 to 10 eggs, aiming to 10. But for me, I don't live in my house by myself. I live with my parents. I'm still 16, right? I'm still young. So I got to share eggs with everybody. But I try to aim to eat as many eggs as possible. I eat red meat every single day. Those things are absolutely necessary if you want to have a high cholesterol diet. The reason why I'm telling you to have a high cholesterol diet is because testosterone, the building block of testosterone is cholesterol. And if you don't have enough cholesterol in your diet, you're not going to have high levels of testosterone. Now, you should also be eating fruits as your source of carbs. And the only two vegetables that are actually healthy and that you need to be eating are sweet potato and potatoes. That's the only vegetables that I consider healthy, that are considered healthy. And you eat fruits for your carbs because even though all these carnivore diets say that, oh, humans are just carnivores and blah 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 blah. No, that's not the case. The case is that without carbs, you're gonna have too much SHBG, which, if you don't know that what that is the hormone that keeps your body from producing too much testosterone, or not producing, but like for your testosterone to bind to, like, you got these receptors in your body that bind to testosterone, and only a certain amount of testosterone actually binds to these receptors. So they're like testosterone receivers. That's what we're gonna call them. And when you have more SHBG, you have less testosterone available for it to like connect to these testosterone receptors, androgen receptors. So that's why carbs are absolutely necessary in a diet. Also, you're gonna lower your cortisol, which is your stress hormone, when you eat carbs. Your cortisol is going to be way too high if you don't eat enough carbs. So we want to eat carbs. We want to eat high cholesterol diet. We want to eat a high protein, high fat diet. That's the type of diet. That's the type of diet we want to eat. Eat carbs, eat fats, eat proteins. And you get that from eating red meat, eggs, and fruits, and those two vegetables I just mentioned, sweet potato and potato. And that's the perfect diet for testosterone. By the way, if you want to know more about that, diet scene and all that, click the link in the description to check out my full testosterone ebook. Just go check that out. Now let's talk about the next thing, which is interacting with women. Testosterone was made for you to have sex, make babies, reproduce, and war. Those are the two things. So competition, pretty much. If you're not interacting with women, you're gonna have low levels of testosterone because you're not giving your body a reason to make testosterone. Testosterone evolved for sex. It evolved for you fucking. Now, I'm not saying to go outside and just start interacting with women and trying to have casual sex with as many women as you want. No, that's going to destroy you inside, right? No, what I'm saying is, just by you interacting with women, just being surrounded by girls that are not your family members and you're attracted to, don't be a weirdo. You're going to boost your testosterone because your body is like, oh, there's a potential mate in the room. There's a potential mate you can have. Let me like make you produce more testosterone. So your body's going to start producing more testosterone from interacting with women, from being around with women. And that's a good thing, right? You should be socializing. You should be talking to women. You should be doing all that because that's going to improve your testosterone. That's going to help you like be more motivated to do good things. Like, you use that energy. This is the thing with testosterone. You have to use that energy. You have to use that testosterone for good things, not waste it watching porn and jerking off. Because, believe it or not, just because you jerk off doesn't mean that you have low testosterone. It actually means you have high levels of testosterone, but you're using everything wrong. Like, this energy that you have, this sexual behavior, this sexual energy that you have, stop spilling it by busting nuts. Go and work hard on yourself. Go start going to the gym. Go start doing good things. Go start speaking to people. Go start socializing. Socialize with both women and men. You're going to increase your testosterone by doing this. So go and interact with women. Go interact with other men. Go become a high tier man. But I'm telling you, like, literally, you're going to have a better life if you just interact with women. You're going to learn how to speak to women with confidence. You're going to increase your testosterone because you're interacting with women. Also, you're not going to be shy. Oh, my bad. You're not going to be shy when you're talking to women. By the way, if you want to become the type of guy that is not scared of talking to women, click the link in the description to buy my testosterone ebook, where I teach you the mindset of becoming the high testosterone man. I teach you the lifestyle and how to become that type of man that is jacked, looks good, is confident, has high levels of testosterone. So go check that ebook out, and let's get into the next thing, which is competition. If you're not competing, bro, you're going to have low levels of T, because competition, like I said, testosterone was made for two things: sex and war. Competition is, a type of war. I'm not telling you to go and just start fighting random people on the street and compete that way. No, I'm telling you to like if you're not in sports, or like this, like, I've heard this advice before from a guy saying that you don't have to change anything in your life to compete. But for me personally, like, for me to compete, it's more fun if you do it in sports. So I'm going to give you my advice. I'm biased to my advice, obviously. But if you want to be more competitive, you want to have higher levels of testosterone, start competing by playing sports. It doesn't matter what the fuck the sport is. Just start, like, if you're good at it, especially if you're good at it, or if you like that sport a lot, start doing that sport, bro. Start doing that sport. I'm telling you right now. Competition is one of the biggest, motivators of us men. Like, you've ever realized, like, there's the difference between women and men, especially boys. I was like, as a boy, I used to always be competitive with my cousin. I still am really competitive, right? But I noticed there was a difference between like my cousins that were girls and my cousin that was, that's a man, a boy, right? We used to always compete against each other. We used to always fight, play fight, and like be like this competitive. But we used to always like love each other, right? Because we're cousins, but we competed constantly, and that's the element that a lot of like that's missing in society these days. And we tell our young boys that competing is bad. No, it's not, bro. Absolutely necessary for us to live a good life is competing. You need to be competing. And there's a difference between women and men. Women still compete, but not in the same way that men compete. Like this. Like women, like when they were little girls, and even now, like that we're teenagers, especially now we're in teenagers. Girls are just looking for the best man who's competitive, who's aggressive, who's high testosterone, right? And if you're not competitive, if you're not working out, and if you're not competing against other men, even if you're losing, bro, even if you're losing or winning, that's gonna give you a boost in testosterone, and women are gonna look at that and they'll be like, "Oh, he's attractive," because competition brings the best out of us as men. If competition doesn't bring the best out of you, then you have a problem. You have to increase your testosterone. You got to start viewing competition as a good thing. But you should be competing constantly, bro. Every single day, competing with someone, whether it's the clock, someone else. You should be competing. You should be You should be in a competitive mindset every single day because it's gonna be good for your testosterone, your growth as a human being, as a man, and you're gonna do better. Men who are like really competitive and who utterly succeed in life have high levels of testosterone, and vice versa. High testosterone men are competitive. You should be competing constantly, bro. You should be. Now, let's talk about the next thing, which is exercising. If you're not exercising, what the hell, bro? Like, you need to be exercising. You need to be. I'm not talking about just lifting weights. Lifting weights is absolutely important, but I'm talking about like being active, moving your body more, walking, doing sprints. Especially if you do sprints with like competition, bro. Like you have a friend who's like kind of fast, kind of like you're like the same speed. For me, it's kind of difficult for me to actually like do competition sprints because I'm the fastest kid in my school, so it's kind of hard to do that. But instead, what I do, I put people in front of me, so that way the competition is more fair. I'm sprinting and I'm trying to catch up to them, trying to beat them to the finish line first, even though they're in front of me. That's the type of like stuff that I do. That's a separate point. That's just that's just something for me because I'm fast as fuck, and But yeah, you need to be active. If you want to have high levels of testosterone, you need to be active. You need to be lifting weights. You need to be walking, sprinting, because your body needs to constantly like have its blood flowing for your body to like give nutrients to your muscles, your body. Like you need to be active because then you don't have a real reason to have high levels of testosterone to be, your body producing testosterone because you're not active. You're not doing any of these things that increase testosterone. You should be like exercising every single day, like even on recovery days, bro. This is I'm telling you, like even on recovery days from the gym, you should be doing some type of activity, whether it's sports, walking, like being active in some sort of way. Like me, like before my track competition, like one day before my like big like when I went to state this year, I was playing volleyball with my friends. Well, yeah, with my friends, with my coach, and we were all just playing volleyball, having fun. And that actually helped me PR in my 100-meter sprint and 200-meter sprint the next day. And I was being active. I was like actively resting. I wasn't doing like super intense stuff. Volleyball is not that intense unless you're like playing for real, for real. But it's not as intense as like playing basketball and playing defense and playing like offense on basketball. It's like not the same thing. Volleyball, I think it's more of a chill sport. And, I like playing volleyball because it keeps me active, but I'm not like getting super tired, That's just an example of like what I like find. Like that's what I mean by exercising. Like you're playing sports with your friends, you're having fun. This is what I mean, bro, by being active. You're going outside constantly. Maybe you have a trampoline. Like in my house, I have a trampoline. You could just be jumping on the trampoline, or you could be walking, going on walks with your dog, stuff like that, bro. That's what I mean by exercising, being active. Lifting weights, absolutely important. You must be doing that as a man to get stronger, to look better. and to feel like have confidence and feel good about yourself. But I'm talking about like the other things, being active, doing those type of things. That's what I mean by exercising. You should be constantly doing that. Now, obviously, take a rest, sleep well, eat well, and you're not gonna get injured or anything as long as you're not being too super duper intense every single day. Like just something light, something that keeps your body's blood flowing and stuff like that. Okay. Now let's talk about the last thing, which is getting sunlight. Like if you're not getting sunlight, bro, like this is one of the major testosterone boosting activities is getting sunlight. This is the last habit you should be doing every single day, bro. Like all the other ones are important. Like all habits in this list that I just talked about are equally important. Probably sleep is the most important one, but this one is important as fuck. If you're not getting enough sunlight, bro, you're not getting enough vitamin D, you're not increasing your motivation and serotonin and dopamine. Like literally, being out in the sun makes you happier. Like literally being out in the sun and not being on your phone, not being in your computer, being outside just on your in sunlight, my bad, in the sun is so productive. You might think like you're not doing anything, but your body's literally taking in vitamin D and it's literally increasing its testosterone. It's increasing your testosterone. You're getting a tan too. Like you're gonna look nice. Like I got a tan because of the sun. You can't see it here, but you can see it here. Maybe it's because of the light. You might not be able to see my good ass tan, but like you get tan. You feel healthier as well. Like literally, make sure you're not taking any putting on any sunscreen when you're getting sunlight. And yeah, just get sunlight, bro. Oh, by the way, an app that you need to download if you want to like actually get a good amount of sunlight. You want to like track how much sunlight, how much vitamin D you're getting, how much sunlight, and how long you should be out in the sun before you get burnt. Download the app called D-Minder. It's for free, bro. It's like a great app. I always use it whenever I'm going out to sunbathe. Because it tells me like how much time you should be out in the sun before you get burned, before it damages your skin, like the sun, and also you know how much like vitamin D you're getting and shit like that. So I'm telling you, download that app, start getting sunlight every single day, bro, non-stop. Like I'm telling you, you're gonna feel great. You're gonna feel great. Like you're gonna feel good. Like every single day, I go out in the sun. It just feels so good getting sunlight. I feel healthy as fuck. I feel good, and I feel happy. Like automatically, I really feel happy every single day. I'm waking up with boners. I just feel really healthy from getting sunlight. It's such a good thing for you to do. Just start going out in the sun, get sunlight, bro. I'm telling you, go out in the sun. Now that's pretty much it for this video. Like I said before, my name is Ricky Cervantes. If you want more videos like this, it's gonna help you boost your testosterone, make you more confident, make you more attractive towards women, gain respect, and live a better life. Click that subscribe button. Go check out my ebook, bro. I'm telling you, you need to read that ebook if you want to have high levels of testosterone and you want to have a better life as a man. Other than that, peace out. Do the hard work, especially when you feel like it, and God bless you.